Hey, shout out to Isaac. Welcome to MMO Gang. As you guys can see, he trades forex and he made a lot of money from trading gold. He's made around £210 profit, which is pretty good for a day's worth of work. I can't lie to you, making money at home, making money online. If you guys want to be shouted out in the next video, just send me a DM on Instagram, Twitter, or Snapchat.
Hi, it's Poku Banks, baby. Welcome back to my channel. If you guys aren't already subscribed, make sure to subscribe. I'm getting myself to 100k by June. If you don't subscribe, you'll just watch me do it, so you might as well. As you guys can see, we're in a new location. I moved in with my friends from university into a new spot. This ain't the old Poku now. We ain't got no white background. This is a proper background now, so hope you guys like it. Anyways, I'm Poku Banks. I'm a 90-year-old entrepreneur who loves talking about personal finance and money, essentially. And today, what I want to talk about is, consistency, really. I want to talk about the importance of consistency, why you need to be consistent, and how you can use it to achieve your goals, to achieve success, essentially. It is the key to success. And now, in everything you do in life, you must be consistent. And this isn't just, business or investing. This is everything. So, for example, relationships, you must consistently be there for your partner and act in a certain way. You can't just change up. If you run a business, you must consistently provide the best service you can. If you don't provide the right service one day, your customers will be confused. Like, this isn't what we normally get. Even in education, you go to school 5 days a week for 11 years, training you to be an employee every single day, teaching you, indoctrinating you. You doing this consistently every day for 11 years is changing the way you think. It makes you think in a different way. Over my channel, we don't think like that. We don't think like employees. We think like entrepreneurs. We think big. We think creatively. We think freely. So cool. Everyone in this life, we all have goals. Everyone wants to achieve something someday. Me, I want 100k subscribers by June next year. Others, they may want £1 million by the time they're 25. Others, they may want to be the president or the prime minister. Everyone has goals, and in order to get those goals, you must be trying and doing something every day to get to that goal. So every day, me, for example, every day I'm trying to get to my 100k subscribers. So I'm thinking of ideas for YouTube. I'm thinking of new ways to make better videos. I'm thinking of ways to upgrade my studio to make everything look a lot more nicer. I'm thinking of ways to be different to other people. Every day I'm consistent in thinking of ways to get to my goal. Every single day. If you're not thinking about your goals every day, then you clearly just don't want it enough. Simple as. Firstly, ask yourself this question. What are you doing every day to get to your goal? And it doesn't have to be actually doing something actively. It can simply just be thinking. Thinking critically. Thinking takes a lot of time, by the way. It takes a lot of mental energy. Now, the best way to put goals is like women, essentially. You need to give them attention. If you don't give your girlfriend attention, they'll just leave you and go to another guy and give her the right attention. It's the same goals. If you don't give your goal attention, if you don't do something every day to get to that goal, you won't get it. Someone else will just achieve it instead. Look, there's 7 billion people on this planet. Trust me, you're not the only one that wants your goal. If you wanted to play for Man United one day, what are you doing every day to get yourself onto the Man United A team? I can tell you for free, there's a lot of people in this world that want to get onto the team as well. So if you're not doing something every day, that goal will go to someone else. Someone else will achieve the goal and get to the team because they're putting the work every single day. Like I said, the same as a girlfriend. If you don't give her the same attention that she needs every day, then slowly but surely she'll drift away from you. Someone else will get her because they'll give her the right attention that she wants. Cool, so another way of giving attention to your goals is simply working on your goals. So actually doing something actively. Right now, I'm working towards getting 100k. I'm making videos 3 times a week. I'm actively working on my goals every day, every week. In this life, I believe that you should go and get what you want. You do not get if you do not ask. You can't just wait for something to come to you. I'm not leaving this to fate. I'm creating fate. I'm putting in the work to make sure I get what I want. And now let me move on to the section of luck. Now, a lot of people think that some, entrepreneurs, some famous people, some successful people got lucky, How I see it is that they created their own luck. I personally believe you can create your own luck. Let me explain. Okay, so there's a statistic that 90% of businesses fail in their first year. Now, let me put it like this. Person A has only started 1 business in his life. 1 business. Person B, on the other hand, has started 10 businesses in his lifetime. Who do you think had a successful business? It can't be him because he's only started 1. 90% of business fail in the first year. Person B started 10 in his life. That means one of them, judging by the fact I just given you, actually did well and then took him to new levels. You can say, oh, person B may have got lucky with one of his businesses. But he just kept trying. He started 10. He created 9 businesses before his final one did well. He was consistent with it. Whereas person A, he only started 1 business and said, oh wow, this ain't for me. He didn't keep trying. He failed and he gave up. Person B, on the other hand, not only did he create his own luck, but he got better. So when he started his first business, he wasn't that good. As time went on, he got better and better and better. And by the time he got to his last business that he started that did well, he already knew all the tricks in the game. He went through all the lessons. He went through all of the L's. He took all the L's. So person B has a higher chance of doing well with his business than person A, who's only started 1 business. Now, let me tell you something. In order for you to reach where you want to be, in order for you to be successful, your daily actions must represent what you want to be. Allow me to explain. If you want a lean body, if you want to be like stronger and big, then every day you must be working in the gym, you must be eating the right foods to represent what you want to be in the future. If you're eating rubbish, if you're just sitting at home watching Netflix and not putting in the work to be big and strong, then how would you be the person you want to be? How would you reach your goal? Look, if you want to be something, you need to be doing what that something is already doing every day, consistently, till you get to that stage. You don't start acting and behaving like the person you want to be once you reach that person. You start now and then develop into that person. In order to be a top student, you must act like the top student every day consistently to be the top student. You don't just become the top student one day randomly. You act it consistently on a daily basis. TikTok, for example, I had the goal of hitting 50,000 followers by the end of the year. Right now I'm on 217,000 followers. Now what I did is that I stuck to my plan. I uploaded 2 videos every day related to personal finance and entrepreneurship. I stuck to this plan every day consistently, even when the views weren't that great. Even when the reception wasn't that good. I still kept towards it, regardless. And now I'm doing the same with YouTube, you know. If you watch my first video, I will have 100,000 subscribers in 1 year. I'm projecting to the world that I will have 100,000 subscribers in 1 year, which is going to be in June next year, 2021. What I'm doing to get there is think of new video ideas, making videos, and trying to be different from the crowd. Now, consistency is very, very essential in the path to building abundance, in the path to building wealth. This applies to yourself, this applies to your businesses, and this applies to investing. Now, the reason I say it applies to yourself is because you should be consistently investing in yourself to better yourself every time. You know, when education finishes, when you finish your A-levels or university, education does not stop. You know, that's schooling. We call that schooling, indoctrination. Education does not stop. I'm still learning. Things are always changing. Technology is always changing. Imagine someone born in the 80s now. They finished school by, 1988. Do you really think they can go the rest of their lives up until 2020 without learning anything else? You really think they can just be lazy and just work all their life? Do you know how many things came out after 1988? We had the rise of all the computers, all the laptops. They had to learn how to use a computer because in school they weren't learning how to use a computer. The rise of smartphones, the rise of the internet. So many things have changed over the last 20, 30 years. The smart people kept educating themselves. The lazy ones got left behind. Imagine someone born in the 1980s, 1970s. They're growing up and now they need to start a business in 2020. We don't know how to advertise on social media. We don't know about anything about the internet. You need to keep applying yourself. You need to keep learning. This is what I'm saying. You need to be consistently investing in yourself, in your education. And simply another way you need to keep investing in yourself is your business, essentially. You need to keep marketing. You need to get your name out there. You need people to keep hearing about your business's name so they keep buying from it. You need to stay in their head. You'll realize that some of the bigger businesses are advertising, but they have nothing to sell. For example, McDonald's, their main aim of advertising is just so they can stick in your head. Finally, the way you should be consistently investing is in the financial markets. I personally believe in time in the markets rather than time in the markets. Yes, you could, pick a stock and get lucky. Like, for example, if you invested in Tesla a few weeks ago before the stock split, you'd have made yourself a lot of money. But time in the markets is what's more precious to you, compound interest. If you invest consistently every month in the S&P 500 for around 40 years, just £250, you'll be a millionaire. And guess what? You would have only invested around £200,000. The rest of that is interest. This is the power of compound interest. Consistently investing every month will get you to that level. Yes, you can pick stocks and make a lot of money if you're lucky, if you pick the right stock, but can you consistently pick stocks on a monthly, daily, weekly basis? If so, you'll be rich from Warren Buffett. But what I believe in is in time in the markets. So this means putting your money into low-cost index funds to make it grow with the market. I personally believe that the top 500 companies in America will keep going up. Simple as. Shout out to the late Jim Rohn, entrepreneur and author. He says that success is neither magical nor mysterious. Success is a natural consequence of consistently applying basic fundamentals. Keyword, basic fundamentals. All you're doing is the same thing every day, every month, every week to get to where you want to be. It's not too hard. And the problem that we're having now in 2020 is that social media makes success seem so exciting. It makes it seem so glamorous. Success isn't exciting. It's pretty boring, in fact. You're simply consistently doing the same thing every day, putting in work to get to where you want to be. Once you made it, yeah, it looks so exciting. It looks like an overnight success. But what I don't see is what happened behind the scenes. You put in that work every day, grafting. Look, what I want you guys to take from this video is that simply that if you don't put in the work, the consistent effort, then it will be very hard for you to achieve your goals. Make sure you're learning. Make sure you keep putting in the work to get to where you want to be. Simple as. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Comment down below what you think of this new studio, this new recording space. Any video requests, any video ideas, let me know down below. Hope you guys enjoy that, man. It's Poku Banks, baby.